What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Here we are. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday is my all-you-can-eat sushi day, so I'm heading out to Sushi. I got up this morning, did my emails and stuff, and went on YouTube to communicate with you guys a little bit and see what's going on. And now we are, let's see, Saturday was a show, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're 4 days past the competition where I weighed in at 185.5 pounds. And we're still doing the beginning of the post-contest anabolic rebound. My first day back at the gym was yesterday with my new workout that I gotten from Phil, which is, long story short, okay, and it's very complicated to try to explain how to do this, especially to a newbie. It would be training every body part every day that you train. So if you train 5 days a week, you're training your body parts 5 times a week. If you train 7 days a week, you're training your body parts 7 times a week. I'm going to start with my 4-day split, so each body part will be trained 4 times per week. I know, it sounds totally crazy, but the volume, the intensity, and the frequency and duration all come into play with this stuff, as well as the fact that I'm also feeding myself more calories than I was, a week ago or so. And I'm probably about, I'll be honest with you, I've been pushing to see how much it takes to get weight back on me, and I've been probably about 2,000 calories, maybe more, above what I was eating before, for those of you who follow the calorie thing. And it's all from carbs, sugary carbs, fats. My proteins are still where they should be, but I haven't really jacked my protein up too much. And like last night, one of the things that I was doing, which you guys may find interesting, is Pop-Tarts and almond butter on a Pop-Tart, a red velvet Pop-Tart, fats, sugars, with a protein drink, which basically made a meal. And what I did was see, all right, I want to see what this does to my body. So I ate 2 packages of Pop-Tarts, about 5 or 6 tablespoons of almond butter, and 2 scoops of Big Bitch formula, which came to 58 grams of protein. And I woke up this morning, I'm 193 pounds. Okay, so now I'm about 8 pounds up from where I was on the contest day. And now I'm not as dry as I was, but I am still in shredded condition. I am still hard. Like if I wanted to go on stage tomorrow, I could drop my water and go on stage. I wouldn't be as shredded as I was, but I sure as fuck wouldn't look out of place on stage. I would still be in the mix for that top 3 in any class, or any light heavyweight class, because that's where I'd be at. So that's where I'm staying. You can actually still see it in my face. You can see my jaw muscles and stuff. My face is still staying very lean, which sometimes my face puffs up after a competition, but I think it's important to note that what I'm doing right now is an experiment to see how far I can push my body calorie-wise and training-wise to make sure that I'm not missing out on any opportunities. Where some people may have their formulas and go, well, I'm only going to add 3 grams of carbohydrates and 1 gram of protein per week for the next 15 weeks, a reverse diet out of this, and they're the same fucking weight and look the same and barely make any progress all year. Okay, so because they're missing out on opportunities to grow. That's the thing. I'm not going to miss out on opportunities to grow. 37 years old. I don't have the time still to sit around and hope that I can add 1 pound a year for the next 10 years to look like I want to. Okay, I still have a physique in my head that I want to accomplish. It may not be this year. It may not be next year. Who knows when it'll, I won't even know until I get there when I've accomplished it. But I'm not about inefficiently doing things. Now that I know, these things that for the past few years that I've been putting together, experimenting on my own body, it makes it a lot easier to say, okay, I'm going to do this until I get this reaction. When I finally get this reaction, I know that's enough. I have to stop. It's getting the opposite reaction that I want. So now it's just a matter of kind of playing with that, experimenting it, keeping in touch with Phil about, basically we're beta testing this new program for him, for, his new system, and seeing what happens. So imagine it like this, guys. Imagine, because some of you guys are going, dude, that's fucking insane. You're training your whole body 7 days a week. That's fucking crazy. That's not going to work. Look at it like this. If you train every body part once a week, one time, you have 52 times a year that you could possibly stimulate muscle growth. Now, you're not going to stimulate it 52 times a year. So let's say half of those times you were lucky. Half, which my personal opinion, it's not even going to be half. And you stimulated 26 times you stimulated the muscle to grow per year. If you did your whole body every day with the right volume, right intensity, and can recover, you have 365 chances as opposed to your other 52 chances a year. Half of that, let's say you were lucky, you're still over 250 something. There's no way you can even possibly understand how much more, just the numbers game alone, that you could put on doing things this way. Logically, you know, if your body can recover, like those Olympic lifters, how they train every single day, and what's his name, Phillips, what's that swimmer guy, the freaking big swimmer that we had from Maryland, the fucking crazy guy, 10,000 calories. The dude trained like a fucking animal for 8 or 9 hours a day. Michael Phelps, that's his name, Phelps, that tall guy, the Subway commercial guy. Fucking 12 hours a day the guy trained, like 7,000, 8,000 calories, and he did it for months on end to get to the Olympics. This is what, you know, some of these high-intensity athletes do because they can recover. As long as you're recovering and you're training, you're fine. If you're not recovering, you're fucked. So now, let's look at it that way, that you now have so many more chances to possibly stimulate muscle growth that, shit, I don't want to lose on those chances. I would much rather have 365 chances as opposed to 25 chances. So, I'll keep you guys posted. That's what's going on with the anabolic rebound. I'm BioS3 and I approve this message, and we're out.